hope the signal doesn't interrupt like it did yesterday. I am reading Greene's The Comedians. The comedians are three men, Mr. Smith, who was a presidential candidate, Mr. Jones, who calls himself Major Jones, and Mr. Brown, who tells this story, which largely plays in Haiti. It was published in 1966, and we are coming here to, in the third part of this book, at chapter 2, Roman 4. There was a Catholic mission and a hospital at A Caves, and I had thought up some story to tell, a package of geological books and a parcel of medicines which I had promised to deliver there. The story as it happened hardly mattered. The police were only concerned with the dignity of the hours of waiting. That was all. In the smell of the zoo, under the snapshots of the dead rebels, in the steam of the stove-like day. The door of the office in which Mr. Smith and I had first seen Conquer was closed. Perhaps he was already in disgrace and my score settled for me. Just before 1 o'clock struck, my name was called and I went to a policeman at the desk. He began to fill in the innumerable details of myself and my car, from my birth in Monte Carlo to the colour of my Humber. The sergeant came and looked over his shoulder. "You're mad," he said. "Why?" You'll never get to okay without a jeep." "The Great Southern Highways," I said. 180 kilometers of mud and potholes. Even with a jeep it takes 8 hours. That afternoon Martha came to see me. As we were resting side by side, she said to me, "Jones takes you seriously." I meant him to. You know you wouldn't get past the first roadblock. "Are you so anxious about him?" "You're such a fool," she said. "I think if I were going away forever, you'd spoil the last moment." "It's certain." "Monday, of course, it's certain. One always moves on." "Would you tell me beforehand?" "I don't know. I mightn't have the courage." "I'd follow you." "Would you?" What a baggage train, to arrive in a new capital with a husband and angel and a lover as well. At least you would have left Jones behind. Who knows? Perhaps we could smuggle him out in the diplomatic bag. Louis likes him better than he does you. He says he's more honest. Honest? Jones? I gave a good imitation of a laugh, but my throat was dry after love. As so often before, the dusk came down while we talked. Of Jones. We didn't make love a second time. The subject was anaphrodisiac. "It's strange to me," I said, "how easily he makes friends. Louis and you, even Mr. Smith was fond of him. Perhaps the crooked appeals to the straight or the guilty, to the innocent, like blonde appeals to black. Am I innocent? Yes. And yet you think I sleep with Jones. That has nothing to do with innocence. Would you really follow me if we went away?" "Of course, if I could raise the cash. Once I had a hotel, now I have only you. Are you leaving? Are you keeping something secret?" "I'm not, but Louis may be." "Doesn't he tell you everything?" "Perhaps he's more afraid to make me unhappy than you are. Tenderness is more tender." "How often does he make love to you?" "You think me insatiable, don't you?" "I need you and Louis and Jones," she said, but she didn't answer my question. The palms and the bougainvillea had turned black, and the rain began, in single drops, like gouts of heavy oil. Between the drops, the sultry silence fell, and then the lightning struck, and the roar of the storm came down the mountain. The rain was hammered into the ground like a prefabricated wall. I said, it will be a night like this, when the moon is hidden, that I'll come for Jones. How will you get him past the roadblocks? I repeated what Petit Pierre had said to me. There are no roadblocks in a storm. But they'll suspect you when they find out. I trust you and Louis not to let them find out. You have to close Angel's mouth, and the dogs too. Don't let him go whining around the house looking for lost Jones. I wish I had a jeep, that's all. Why are you doing this? I don't like Concasseur and his Tonton Mocoute. I don't like Papa Dog. I don't like them feeling my balls in the street to see if I have a gun. The body in the bathing pool. I used to have different memories. They tortured Joseph. They ruined my hotel. What difference can Jones make if he is a fake? Perhaps after all he isn't. Philippot believes in him. Perhaps he did fight the Japs. If he was a fake, he wouldn't want to go, would he? He committed himself too far in front of you. I'm not that important to him. Then what is it? Did he ever speak to you about a golf club? Yes, but you don't risk death for a golf club. He wants to go. Do you believe that? He asked me to lend him back his cocktail shaker. He said it's a mascot. He always had it with him in Burma. He says he'll return it when the guerrillas enter Port-au-Prince. He certainly has his dreams, I said. Perhaps he is an innocent too. Don't be angry, she implored me. If I go home early, I promised him a party of gin rummy. I mean, before Angel comes back from school. He's so good with Angel. They play commandos and unarmed combat. There may not be time for many more gin rummies. You understand, don't you? I want to be kind. I felt weariness more than anger when she left me, wariness of myself most of all. Was I incapable of trust? But when I poured myself out a whiskey and heard the vast innuendos of silence flooding around, venom returned. Venom was an antidote to fear, I thought. Why should I trust a German, the child of a hanged man? So this was the end of Romans 4. And I'll continue with Romans 5 soon.